What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Clarus.
And Clarus got jealous that I did the Morgan Elsbeth episodes without her. So she's here for Barriss Offee. This is 4, 5, and 6 of Tales of the Empire.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not give it a look?
These are also the episodes that people said were the online consensus seems to be that these episodes are better than the Morgan Elsbeth episodes.
Yeah. So
and
I showed up for the good bits.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't need the Morgan. Like it, you know, like I feel like they chose weird. The first episode, I think, looking back, I still love. But yeah, I think that this series, if it wants to continue, I think they need to like really focus on these being short films that have kind of an internal story and not just being like an entire 15 minutes of beautiful animation to give you a detail that you probably could have guessed about how this character's life was.
Yeah.
It's just filling in weird spots sometimes. But here, we're going to watch the Barriss ones, which cannot be just a detail we could have guessed because Barriss Offee has not been seen since she went to prison. Nobody knows what happened to her. So this is literally like, where the Morgan stuff was everything before we met her.
Yeah.
This is everything after we've last seen Barriss. So I'm really excited for it.
Yeah. I'm really stoked.
Shall we dive in?
Let's do it.
All right. If you want the full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here because this is Devoted. Just another perspective on Order 66. No big deal.
Glad you're not a Jedi anymore. But tomorrow, they won't exist.
That shade of blue in her eyes is stunning.
Oh, I know.
It's a really nice color.
Yeah.
It's a weird, like... I like that the prison is already sort of in the shape of the Empire.
Yeah.
Stand up, Barriss Offee.
Oh.
I don't go by that name anymore. Things have changed.
What does the Jedi Council want?
But at your trial, you accused the Jedi of murder and treason. It seems you were right after all.
When did she become an Inquisitor then?
A rare and precious opportunity. Will you take it?
Okay.
I guess. As if the fourth sister needs fucking those clone troopers. Huh. She must have been recruited before Order 66 then.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
The fourth sister.
From what?
Here, I'll show you.
I don't remember which numbers are in which,
From Obi-Wan?
From Obi-Wan. Oh, I don't remember her face, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's in, like, the scenes with the...
Gotcha.
Ooh. Wow, they built the Inquisitorius quickly. Because this thing's, like, ready in, like, 5 years, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were in prison.
Nice to see you too, Amar.
Now that you've all arrived, we may begin.
Should I get Dante's haircut?
Because the Jedi failed the Republic. And now that they're gone, we must build a new covenant.
Ooh.
His vision must be protected at all costs. Prove yourselves worthy of this task today, and you may join us.
Is the task kill the other two?
Yeah.
No, that would be so wasteful, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting in-between design between the Obi-Wan Kenobi look and the Rebels look.
Yeah. I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
What happens when they find out you're gone? That's not my problem.
All right.
Maybe why he didn't work out as Jedi.
Damn.
The Inquisitorius moons are the moons above that planet are just so cool every time they show it.
Well, and on the water, like, that
Yeah.
was stunning.
It's a great design. These stormtrooper outfits are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend had a terrible accident. Sadly, we must proceed without him.
Grand Inquisitor is a fucking legend. I killed him.
Yeah, pretty
What do you
much.
want to do?
Yeah.
That's how you threaten somebody. Not that I would know. I've never threatened anyone, but except with a good time.
Try again. Stop fighting like a Jedi. Attack!
She just got there. My dude, like...
No, he's gonna be harsh. That's gonna be how he trains her.
I just mean,
He's
like,
never gonna be nice to her.
No, I don't expect him to be nice.
Now I feel your
I just
anger.
think he had, like, realistic expectations.
Yeah, but the whole dark side thing is you have to make them pay, right? The angrier they are, the more dark side flows through them.
Perhaps you're not as powerful as we...
God, I feel like training Sith is such a, like, tiring thing to do.
Yeah. Being angry all the time, too, is, like, exhausting.
Oh, yeah. That's why Vader's always floating in Bacta. It's because he's just wiped.
He's just burnt out.
He needs a nap.
Yeah.
He's trying to just get some Z's.
Unfortunately, there is only room in our ranks.
Yeah,
For
fight to
one.
the death.
Yeah.
And so you must face one final test.
I also love that, like, he didn't hear what was said before that door was open.
One saber.
Both of you will die.
Okay.
Didn't they?
Sick. The thing I like about the fighting in this half is that it's actually lit. There's a really cool fight scene in the Morgan Elsbeth episodes. In the Whoa, felt that. I catch the lightsaber. I don't know why I care, but
Welcome, sister.
I start seeing that helmet a lot at cons.
Mm-hmm.
Brothers, sisters, enter.
He does like to talk to closed doors a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, Ahsoka murked your ass. Is Merrick alive here, or is he already Night Sister magic?
I don't know.
Ahsoka actually killed both of them.
I love that for her.
You meet your new master.
Oh, shit. Damn, that animation looks sleek.
Mm-hmm.
Is Anakin gonna be like, Barriss, didn't I put you in prison?
Yeah, you'd think he,
What's
like,
up, girl?
might not be super happy with her. But...
Long live the Empire.
Damn.
Fun. That was great.
It's fucking dark.
Immediately more interesting than what I think the Morgan Elsbeth episodes tried to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is sort of what this is feeling more like the Dooku stuff, where I think these are 3 episodes are going to be a story. Sort of similar to Tales of the Jedi, where like the 3 Dooku episodes were a story.
Yeah.
And the Ahsoka ones were just kind of like, yeah, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
The Morgan Elsbeth ones were kind of like, yeah, that's interesting and very well animated. And I don't know why they're choosing to kind of do both of the seasons in the same style. But I'm enjoying that. That was cool.
Yeah. I'm hoping that the other 2 episodes get into the, like, devotion of the Inquisitors. Because what I've seen of them so far is that, like, they all, like, truly and deeply believed and are brainwashed. And, like, this was only 15 minutes, and so I feel like I need the other 2 episodes. But I was just kind of like, how does she get from this to, like, a fanatic? Because that's what the other Inquisitors are. So...
I don't think that's going to be this story.
Interesting.
I think that by the end of this, Barriss will be dead for not wanting to be an Inquisitor. Is my prediction. I think that because Yeah,
I think that would make a little more sense.
Because we never see her in anything ever again.
I know.
I think that this story is... This almost feels like, oh my god, everybody wants to know what's happening in Barriss. We don't have a place to tell her story. So let's
she died,
get it out of the way.
Yeah.
So that people stop asking what happened to Barriss.
I think that would make more sense to me. Because right now I'm just kind of like, what the fuck?
I am just concerned, a little bit concerned that in 30 minutes when this video is over, my biggest complaint with the Barriss Offee episodes will be it didn't feel like this was the method to do this because it didn't give enough time to tell this story.
Well, let's find out.
Let's find out. Let's watch the next one.
The Grand Inquisitor wouldn't send us here if the intel wasn't credible. You should know better than to question that.
Who are they going after, do you think?
Cal.
That would be funny.
Right? Nah, they can't do that.
If there is a Jedi here, leave him alone. This is...
Yeah, that's rough.
They don't even have walls! God, it's crazy, the animation.
I know.
Between, like, Season 1 of Clone Wars to now.
When the people show loyalty to the Empire, they will be allowed to flourish. But not before.
Then let's complete our mission and allow them to prosper.
Yeah, I don't think Barriss survives this show.
No.
She's got that rebel heart in her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Where is the Jedi hiding?
There is no Jedi here.
Oh, it's a fucking kid. Oh, no. Barriss.
It's all right. You can tell me.
That voice modulator is creepy as fuck.
I know.
Now, will you tell me what I want to know?
I tried to have that haircut in 2004.
People are judged by their actions.
Well, then...
Oh, that was a kid. Oh, fuck.
Oh, she's killing all of them. Wow.
Are we the bad guys? Is that the realization?
I think the red lightsaber might be a dead giveaway. You know what I mean?
She's trying to push Barriss, but she's like, I'm not going to push too far. It's really clever manipulation.
Yeah.
This is my son now. That's actually a young Kylo Ren.
God. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Han Solo's here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But creating fear will turn the people against us.
They were already against us. Now those who witness our strength will respect it.
Historically.
I think you have a
No.
misconstrued idea of respect.
And also just a misconstrued idea of how far people will go for their personal freedoms.
Yeah.
But what do I know? There's no real world examples of that right now.
Never has been, actually.
No, not one.
No.
Look out!
Sure, that was a totally random rock slide.
Yeah.
The spinning of that blade is so fun to watch.
Yeah.
You're a traitor and a murderer.
She was that
She
before
is.
the Empire, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. She like bombed a temple. It was
Convicted
crazy.
of it, yeah. Ooh, this fog, the lighting, this is sick.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be lied to be deceived. But that's over now. Turn yourself in.
Yeah.
The Jedi are a threat to be eradicated wherever they are found.
Then you have one Jedi left to deal with.
Holy shit!
Bye, bitch!
All right.
I want to believe that this is Barriss's first mission, and she didn't even make it out one time.
Yeah.
She did exactly one mission and was
Yeah.
like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah.
I won't let you die. You're not alone.
Interesting.
Fuck.
All right.
Damn.
We got a little narrative going here. A little short film.
Yeah. This is much more interesting than what I was like. I thought that this was gonna be. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
oh,
no, I
God.
agree. This is very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I...
Even though the weird part about all of this though is that like Barriss is a murderer.
Yeah.
Like she killed innocent people in a temple to like make a point.
Yes.
And-
Which is, you know, a point of contention among Barriss fans, which, for reasons that I totally understand. The Muslim coding of the character and turning it into a bomber is a choice that Lucasfilm made at one point.
Yeah.
But, you know, the story is what the story is, and we're kind of going from there. I think that in a universe, Star Wars, that has always been about redemption, and that really is the, like, central theme of the entirety of Star Wars storytelling.
Yeah.
I think that this is clearly a attempt at redemption for Barriss.
Yeah.
In a way that I'm glad that this is the story they're telling, and not just like, look at the awful things Barriss did.
Yeah.
Barriss did more bad.
And it is one of those things where like prison doesn't redeem people, right? Like she probably
It can, but it's rare.
Yeah, it's rare. Like she probably like, you know, spent her time in that cell just being angry and defeated.
Mm-hmm.
But like actually interacting with her gives her that chance at redemption.
Yes. Yeah.
And I still think, like we said, like I think that her story ends after this because there just is not a lot of room in this like universe in this point in time. Like there's like so many things going on that like unfortunately I don't think this is gonna have a happy ending. But
I think that because Star Wars is obsessed with it, she will redeem herself by dying to keep whatever this guy's name is alive.
Something along those lines, you know what I mean? Like
it is the Star Wars redemption. It is the Darth Vader. Well, yes, he did murder younglings, but
yeah,
he died killing the Emperor.
Yeah,
is sort of the like the way is sort of ingrained in Star Wars, and whether or not that actually redeems Anakin, who knows, right? No one can really decide that.
That's
it's
between
too
him and
long
God.
between when he kills the kids and then to like those kids are dead. They have no recourse. But no, you're right. Like I'm really glad this is the story they're telling with Barriss. This is really compared to like the Morgan Elsbeth episodes, which I'm not gonna lie, I found to be just fine.
Yeah.
These are actually really interesting, and the animation of the combat is sick. So I'm so down.
I'm digging it.
Let's watch the last one. Oh shit. How many years have passed? He looked... Maybe it was just the white making his beard. Maybe he's
Yeah, maybe it's
older,
the snow. Maybe it's the snow. But this is a different planet, right?
Oh wait, no,
Oh,
that's not him.
Oh my god, I was
It's
like,
a
what
different
the
person.
fuck?
I was like, holy shit. I love this sloth man. That looks like it might be... I can't even tell in the snow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, if I had a house that I had to, like, duck to get into... I'm too tall.
Come forward.
It is her.
You're safe here.
Interesting. I like the haircut.
Mm-hmm.
She's older.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Something about Micah frightened them.
They wanted to take him away, so we fled. That's when we met the Traveler, and he told us to find you.
These have been some hard years for Barriss if it's still the Empire.
Yeah.
I know of what you speak.
It's that M count.
I hope she's working with the Path.
Mm-hmm.
Wise mother, someone is coming.
Oh, fuck. Out of the storm of darkness.
Take everything I've taught you and pass it on.
We are grateful for your knowledge and kindness.
I do like that the first episode of Tales of the Jedi is about a baby born with the Force and, like, the family. And then the final episode of Tales of the Empire is about saving a baby born with the Force in a different era.
Yeah.
It's a clever choice. It's like poetry, it rhymes. Ah, fuck. Okay, here we go. She has not aged.
Yeah.
One of them is moisturizing, and the other is not.
The other one lives in a Canadian wasteland.
It's just none of it.
Now step aside.
I love that in modern Star Wars, the Inquisitors are all being shown to be terrible against opponents who do not have lightsabers. Vader beat the shit out of Reva. Come on, Barriss!
Your anger makes you predictable.
Nice.
This is sick. This is really well done.
It's only proper to give them a head start.
Stand aside.
You will not come out.
Fear is my ally, not yours.
You choose your allies poorly.
Once I am finished with the child, I will be back for you.
With help, because clearly I can't take you anymore.
Yeah.
Weird shit always happens to Force users in ice caves.
Yeah. Don't trust it.
If I was a Force user, I would stay out of ice caves.
Stay out of ice caves. Just as a general rule.
Also, this universe has giant spiders in ice caves very often. For not knowing the path, she's doing a pretty good job so far.
Mm-hmm.
How did the fourth sister die? She starved to death in an ice cave that she couldn't find her way out of. I fucking love this guy.
Yeah.
I want to see a little Jedi with his little fingies.
Right?
Let's go!
I'm curious about the one who had her face covered the whole time.
Yeah.
It seems fear is not your ally, but your master.
She's fucking losing it.
There is no way out. Is there?
That's what the Empire wants you to think.
Oh, I got goose pimples. God damn, that was fucking effective. Great music choice. Well, fuck, if Barriss dies here, she died a fucking Jedi, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She got there in the end. This excuse me, he's so chunky.
That is like if the Night King were an animal.
Cool.
Very cool. A much more interesting story than I thought it was going to be, and I was very happy for that.
And an excellent final episode.
Yeah.
I really love the end. I almost would prefer she died there.
She might.
Yeah. Yeah. Disney Star Wars lightsaber wounds to the chest area have not been fatal recently. So
yeah, I mean that guy survived.
she could be fine tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I think that's like as a final action, getting stabbed through the chest and immediately the first thing you say is I forgive you. The Empire wants you to think there's no way out. That's what they want. And what we know is one way out.
Yeah.
One way out, because Andor's so fucking good. Yeah, I was not a huge fan of the Morgan Elsbeth stuff, but this was worth it.
This is great.
That was good storytelling.
Yeah.
But even in saying that, I would rather you do I think this format, we've done it twice. I would get rid of it. I would do animated films that are like an hour long in the style of the DC Universe movies. Short animated films, because you did 45 minutes of animation here.
Yeah.
Like between the two versions, you did like a 90-minute movie.
Yeah.
You could do something really impactful, and I think that because these are so short and the way that they're written, I think that they don't have that kind of like impact on the narrative. They almost feel unimportant because of them, the way that they're done.
Right.
And you get this like comparison issue where I feel like I really compare the Barriss Offee stuff against the Morgan Elsbeth stuff, and one of those stories is so much more interesting than the other.
Yeah.
Whereas if we had just done I think that a 90-minute Barriss Offee animated film that was like a tale of the Empire would
have been great.
Be a better use of the resources that are going into this project.
Yeah.
And would be more beneficial to Disney Lucasfilm as a property to have in the future.
Yeah, it feels like they're going with like quantity in a way, because they're like, well, we'll tell this story and we'll tell this story and we're gonna do this and this, and it's like, I think they need to slow the fuck down a little bit, you know, and it maybe part of it is that they're worried about people's attention spans nowadays, and so these are their like TikTok length fucking films, but I don't
know how you could watch one of those on its own.
Yeah.
Like if I was gonna sit down and watch them, they're 15 minutes. I'll watch all three.
Exactly. I agree. It seems weird. I don't understand the choice.
Yeah.
It's a strange one.
Yeah, I think they would be better off doing something else with these resources.
Yeah, because I thought...
Can you imagine how much bigger that Dooku shit would have been if it was Dooku, Tale of the Jedi, and it was a 90-minute, and we hadn't done the Ahsoka stuff, and it was fine. I'm not saying the Ahsoka stuff is, like, a waste. I'm just saying, in terms of, like, longevity, I would throw on a 90-minute Dooku movie that was a little bit more fleshed out.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go back and watch the Tales of the Jedi again.
I definitely think that the story that they told with Barriss here could have also been fleshed out in a lot of ways that you know, that didn't take away or make it redundant. Like, I think that there was a lot to explore there. It is a strange medium for the like big ideas that they want to talk about, because this idea of redemption and like perpetuating the cycles of violence and such, they're huge ideas.
Yeah, and they kind of get rushed.
Yeah,
like I feel like we rushed through it. It kind of feels like they're like, oh, let's just give them answers. as opposed to it being a story.
Yeah,
and
no,
I say that saying the final moment of this episode was phenomenal.
It really was.
But that same moment built up over a film where we got a little bit more of a relationship between Lynn, because Lynn isn't a character here.
I would have wept. Like, you know what I mean? Like
the fourth sister we don't get to know her at all. We don't know how Barriss feels about her. We don't get any of that stuff. It really becomes so centered on one character. And the same thing, like, if the Ahsoka thing had been a 90-minute movie, the fight with that one Inquisitor might not have been such a, like, joke moment.
Yeah.
Where, like, almost felt like comedy in how short it was.
Yeah.
And in how cool his costume is versus how little screen time he ended up getting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that ultimately this format doesn't work for me, but this story did, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I like the Barriss Offee stuff, but after two kind of these 6... If you're going to do a 50-minute episode, I think that it should be comedy and that you shouldn't be striving to tell this grand story of redemption.
Yeah.
I don't think that this works for me.
Yeah.
I think it, rather than, like, enhance, the medium is detracting from the story, which I think is good.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fair?
The medium is detracting from story, which you think is good?
I think the story of this Barriss, these 3 episodes... No, I'm saying I think the story of this Barriss, if you were to write out the plot points of this story and be like, we have this Barriss story.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, that's a good story. I would like to see that told.
Oh. Okay.
I think telling it in 3 50-minute episodes is detracting from the...
From the story, and you think the story is good.
Yeah, I think the story is good, but I think that this medium to tell it takes away from the quality of that story.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though the animation is sick. The music choices, sick. The voice acting, incredible. Like, all of the technical pieces of this are really good. I just don't know that I would match 15-minute shorts with this.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree 100%.
It's so fascinating. I wonder why they chose these two. I understand why they chose Barriss. The Morgan stuff I really, like... Yeah, interesting. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry. We must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is...
Morgan Nelson. No, I
could give it to Lynn.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
She got there in the end.
It's those moments, those little moments, yeah.
If you want to follow us around the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
Do something nerdy tonight.
Bye.
Bye.